Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim, and if you haven't been here before, I just wanted to tell you that I have 6 kiddos and trying to feed them is sometimes a real big challenge. Today I'm going to make a recipe that is a staple in our family. We probably have it about once every couple of months. It is a meatball stroganoff recipe. I really hope you enjoy it. Tonight we are just serving it with noodles. Sometimes I put it over rice. Sometimes instead of meatballs, I'll use ground sausage. So you can use whatever meat you want at your discretion, and I hope you enjoy it. I just dumped a bag of frozen meatballs in my pan with a little bit of olive oil, and I am just browning them up. I think it looks like I got them maybe a little bit too done on one side, but they will definitely soften up.
Brown food tastes good
once they are in the sauce. I'm going to add that carton of beef broth, a couple of cubes of the beef bouillon, some ground oregano, some ground sage, because that beef broth, although it is rich in color, it doesn't have a ton of salt, and I think the bouillon adds a lot more flavor and makes the sauce taste delicious once it has the sour cream added to it. So this is just a bag of frozen meatballs I threw into my pan, my favorite skillet. These are the egg noodles I'm going to use, these wide egg noodles. I think I got those at Aldi. And I'm just going to cook those according to the package instructions. So if you wanted to add pasta, you could do that instead, or even make rice and put it over rice. It's delicious both ways. That's the sage that's going in, probably about a tablespoon and a half, and some ground garlic. Oh, and I think I messed that up. The first one was garlic, the second one is sage. So you see me put the garlic in first and then the sage, and now I'm going to put some pepper in. Not a lot. My kids don't drive on pepper. Very light on the salt, about a teaspoon or so, because I am going to add the bouillon. And I added that entire carton of beef broth to this. Probably 4 cups, I believe. Maybe it was already open, so 3 cups. And I will put the recipe down below so you can actually have it listed out, because I probably doubled this compared to what the recipe actually called for our family of 8. Make sure you taste all your food. My kids love this. We have this maybe once every couple of months. We probably should have it more often. They really like it a lot. Everybody goes back for seconds. The leftovers, there's hardly any, but when there are, those get eaten as well. So definitely a winner in this house. You just stir it and let it come to a boil. And again, it's so easy. It comes together in about 15 minutes. I'm adding about a third of a package of cream cheese to that. And you're just going to break it up in there, stir it around until it combines with the sauce that's already there. And I probably could have added about a half a stick, because because I doubled this recipe, I didn't have enough cream cheese, but I just used what I had on hand. What do you guys think? Do you guys buy your meatballs frozen, or do you make your own? I find that buying them in the store already made is so much cheaper sometimes, just because when I get them, they're on sale, on clearance, or marked down, and I can get it so much cheaper than making them myself. Plus, the time saver is definitely a win for me. And that's probably about a cup of milk I added to that. Again, I didn't have enough cream cheese, so it seemed to need a little bit more creaminess. And we also like extra sauce, just because it's delicious. Oh, there we go. That's better. I added some light to the situation. My kitchen is so dark. I don't have a window. It's kind of over in the eating kitchen area where that just has a table. There's no windows in my kitchen at all. It's right in the center of the house. So it does get very dark, and all I have is artificial light. To that, I'm adding about a half of a container of sour cream. So I would say that's going to be about 8 ounces. Nope, I lied. Because I'm doubling this recipe, I'm adding 16 ounces of sour cream. That whole container is going to go in here. One of my kiddos is over there asking for samples. And then when you're done with the noodles or the rice or whatever it is, you can either serve it over the top or just dump it all in like I did. I tend to just, if I'm doing pasta, I tend to just throw it in there, mix it all together and let it combine with the sauce, and then just serve that as it is. And it does thicken up a little bit as it sits. So it does look a little bit thin right here, but it definitely will thicken up as it kind of sits and cools. Funny fact, my kids do not love their food super hot. They want it basically room temperature. So I kind of tend to dip them up food, put it on the table ahead of time, and then serve Dave and myself right out of the pan. Rosie, she comes over to see what I've dropped on the floor. Okay, so tonight I served this along some broccoli with cheese sauce, and I think there's some fruit on the table and probably a salad for Dave and myself that everybody else probably did not want. Is it yummy?
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
What is it? Show me.
It's delicious.
You love it? Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'm hoping that you give this a try. This recipe is so delicious. Your family's gonna love it too, I'm sure. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, the button for that is right here in the middle, and other videos that YouTube is suggesting that you watch are right over here on the side. Thanks for watching.